Technical problems in a class can cause an interruption. What we're going to do in this video is look at some basic troubleshooting tips to help you along the way.
First of all, let's start with the student. Now let's just imagine in class, you're hearing a lot of noise, there's a lot of background noise. What can you do to alleviate your ears? And if it's a group class, the other students. So aside from suggesting that the student move to a quieter area, if they're stuck where they are and there's that background noise, what can we do? Well, if you come over to the student's video window, where hover over the microphone and you'll see there's a slider bar. So you can increase or decrease the level of their microphone. You can take that right down to 10 before you hit 0. 0 effectively is mute. There is another way to mute, and I would always recommend you explain to the student before you do mute them, because otherwise they can feel a little bit rude. But just click the microphone button and you see there's a line through it now and it is muted. We just click it again and it comes back and it's live. So that can help with sound issues from the student. What about if you're hearing your own voice echo through the student's microphone? It can be quite distracting, quite annoying. What can you do? What can you do? One of the causes could be that potentially the student isn't wearing headphones. So we could simply suggest to them to go and get their headphones. Maybe if they're a low level, even take off your headphones and point to them while you suggest that they get their headphones. Potentially another solution could be to lower the student's volume. That may help. But failing all those, how do we contact PMIT? Well, coming back to this icon in the bottom right corner of our video screen, we have a number of options available to us. And we would just click Echo. And then it will come up in the right-hand side that from the support message, we've asked for help regarding an echo. This round orange symbol with the headphones in, that is now our IT support window that we can open and close with the X there. Lastly, for students, what about if the materials haven't loaded correctly? What about if the students' sound keeps cutting in and out, or there's problems with their video? What can you do? Well, one of the first things you could try yourself to resolve this situation is to refresh the classroom. How do we do that? If we come up to the menu bar at the top, the three icons that we have there, we're going to click on Refresh Classroom. So as you see, we just refresh the classroom now. It's very quick and we're back in the class. That sometimes can resolve the problem. If the problem persists, don't keep refreshing the classroom. Then it would be advisable to contact PMIT. So now let's deal with some problems that may occur to you or me as the teacher. How about, let's say, Chrome freezes or your computer freezes? You will either need to restart Chrome or maybe restart your entire computer. Bear in mind that anytime you leave the classroom like this, you have to be back within 3 minutes. Otherwise, you will be switched from the class and a standby teacher will be put in your place. You'll lose the class, lose the money. What are some other problems? Well, there may be some issues with your camera or sound. For example, here my camera is not showing. What can I do? Well, there's two things I can do to try and resolve this issue. Firstly, I could come to the cog, scroll down and click Equipment Test. This very quickly loads a equipment test for us. It tells me my camera's on, but obviously it's the wrong camera. My microphone's working okay. I can then choose the correct camera here. But there is another alternative to this. If we come back to the settings cog, scroll down until we find select webcam. And I'm now going to choose the correct webcam and now I can be seen. So either way, we can check our equipment using that settings menu.
So now you've seen how to troubleshoot those basic problems. Please take the quiz after this session just to double check that you remember how to deal with those issues.